before we get into this one, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more raw, shocking, and real-life stories. And after this, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you would have done in my situation. It started at her office party. I had gone, reluctantly, trying to be supportive. Drinks, laughter, casual conversations. I thought I was prepared for anything, but I wasn't prepared for him. Her boss, tall, confident, a smirk permanently etched on his face. He didn't need to introduce himself. Everyone knew him, but it was the way he looked at her that made my blood run cold. I saw it before she did. The glances, the subtle leaning in, the tension in the air that no one else seemed to notice. But I stayed quiet, trying to remind myself that maybe I was overthinking. Maybe I was just imagining it. Then it happened, across the crowded room. He leaned toward her, voice low, deliberate. "You're her past," he said. Not loud enough for everyone to hear, but loud enough for me. And in an instant, everything changed. My wife, the woman I trusted, turned pale. Her smile faltered. Her hand shook slightly as she reached for her drink. I could feel my chest tighten. My mind raced. Was this some cruel joke? Some test I hadn't expected? The way she looked at me, guilty, scared, and uncertain, told me everything I needed to know. For weeks prior, I had noticed small things. Her late nights working late. Her phone buzzing endlessly, excuses that never made sense. But I had tried to convince myself that I was imagining things, that trust meant giving her the benefit of the doubt. That night, I realized how wrong I had been. I followed my instincts quietly over the next few days. A glimpse at her messages, subtle clues I had ignored, hints in her tone when she spoke about work, all pointed to the truth I didn't want to see. Betrayal, hidden right in front of me, disguised as business and casual conversations. I confronted her, not with anger, not with accusations, but with the truth I had pieced together. I saw him. I said quietly, voice trembling but firm, "I know what's been happening." Her eyes widened, then darted away. She stammered, tried to explain, to justify, to minimize. "It's not what you think," she said, but her words had no weight. I could see the guilt, the fear, the shame she couldn't hide. The reality of her actions hit harder than any words could. It wasn't about one comment, one smirk, or one night. It was about months of deceit, of emotional distance, of lies carefully wrapped in excuses. It was about the erosion of trust, the slow destruction of everything I thought we had built together. I made the decision that changed everything. I ended it, not with shouting, not with chaos, but with clarity. I packed my things, walked away from the life I thought I had, and finally reclaimed my dignity. She begged, pleaded, promised she would change, but the truth had already spoken louder than any words could. The aftermath was surreal. Memories that once felt safe now stung like fire. Every touch, every laugh, every intimate moment replayed in my mind with sharp edge, tainted by the knowledge of betrayal. And yet, amidst the pain, I felt a strange liberation, a freedom I hadn't realized I had lost. I began rebuilding slowly. Friends, routines, small joys. I clung to them, rediscovering who I was outside the shadow of lies. I realized that love without respect, honesty, and transparency is hollow. Walking away wasn't just about leaving her. It was about saving myself, preserving my sense of worth, and refusing to let betrayal define me. Even now, when I think back to that party, to his smirk, to her pale face, I feel the sting of heartbreak. But I also feel strength. I learned that some endings aren't tragedies. They're survival. And sometimes the right choice is the hardest one to make, but the one that sets you free. So before you go, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever faced betrayal so clear it left no room for doubt? How did you respond? I want to hear your story. Because at the end of the day, love without trust is a cage. And sometimes the only way to protect yourself is to walk out the door, no matter how much it hurts.